Hello, Focus friends. For today's objective, we're taking a second look at the first habit from Steven Covey's seminal book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Be proactive. Yesterday, we looked at how highly effective people are able to face up to how they treat themselves and seek to take responsibility for themselves, ensuring that they guide themselves as we all understand we should guide and care for others. We noted that there's a strange tendency for us to be able to be far more objective in assessing how we help and guide others than we are about ourselves, and how this is because it can be difficult for us to be honest about what our needs are, and that's because it requires honesty about what our failings are. A second point raised by Covey, relating to being proactive, is to understand the scope of our actions. Covey distinguishes between the circle of influence, things that you can do something about, and the circle of concern, things over which you have no control. Proactive people focus their energy on the circle of influence, working on things that they can affect, which leads to positive energy and an expansion of their influence. They don't focus on the circle of concern, because worrying about things over which they have no control is simply wasted energy. In contrast, reactive people focus on the circle of concern, such as external conditions and the behaviour of others, leading to negative energy and a decrease in their effective influence. If you're, for example, spending all your time on social media, consuming the work output of others, you'll end up following the furrow that they've ploughed, rather than creating your own. In my own case, when I consider my own weaknesses and where I spend too much time in the circle of concern, the answer screams back, X. I tend to browse X far too often. So for me, this is another reason that it's worth going an extra mile to limit social media usage. And you can check out my other video on doom scrolling for advice on how to do that. Simple Focus provides a quick-to-use self-improvement checklist. See your progress at a glance. Acquire the habit of self-improvement daily, with a morning checklist, objective of the day, and an evening review. View and prioritise objectives for the positive habits you'd like to form. Great video content appears daily in the magazine, and when you see something you like, add it to your objectives.